Welcome to Streaming Into the Voids, What's New in Streaming, where we tell you what's coming the week of October 4th. I'm Kim Hollis, and with me are David Mumpower.
Hi, everyone.
Raul Burial.
Hello.
And Tim Bridey.
Hi, folks.
We will start with Netflix and Ranma 1/2, Season 2, coming October 4th. The mayhem continues at the Tendo Dojo as Akane and Ranma deal with a spatula-wielding fiancé, foul-tempered rival, and lecherous martial arts master. This is an anime series, if you didn't figure that out.
I've heard of it just because of the weird name. So it's 1/2, but it's season 2.
Correct.
So I was told there wouldn't be any math.
Right, yeah, it's very weird. Okay, coming October 4th is Rurouni Kenshin, Season 2.
Kenshin leaves his peaceful life at the Kamiya Dojo. Hey, another dojo. And heads to Kyoto to confront Makoto Shishio, who is plotting to topple the Meiji government.
All right, next up on October 6th is Dr. Seuss's Horton, ! Season 1.
When their friends in the jungle need help right away, Horton and Samson promise to help save the day. Elephant's honor, bird's word. There's no mention of a dojo, though.
No dojo there. Also on October 6th is A Nation of Tteok.
For every celebration and season, Tteok is a staple. Discover how this traditional rice dessert weaves through Korean life, heritage, and culture.
On October 7th, we have True Haunting, Season 1. Through immersive reenactments and present-day interviews, this chilling series details paranormal encounters from the viewpoint of those who lived them. Next up on October 8th is Caramelo.
In this Brazilian film, after a life-changing diagnosis, a promising chef finds hope and humor with the help of a formidable
I see what you did there.
dog friend in this heartwarming drama.
Also on October 8th is The Golden Egg, Season 1.
After a sudden transfer to the department she dreaded most, Hanako hunts for the tabloid scoops at a weekly magazine and searches for meaning in her work.
And another October 8th release is It Cake? Halloween.
Oh, just call it Is It Halloween Cake? Cake or fake? Trick or treat? Skilled bakers whip up hyper-realistic Halloween cakes in this seasonal special edition of the hit competition series.
Also on October 8th is Néro the Assassin, Season 1. Set in France in 1504, Néro is a ruthless and cynical assassin who is unexpectedly reunited with his daughter Perla, abandoned at birth. Hunted by dark forces, father and daughter are thrust into an epic journey alongside a ragtag, dysfunctional band of companions. Next up is Boots, Season 1, coming October 9th.
After impulsively joining the U.S. Marine Corps, a bullied teen finds a new purpose and unexpected brotherhood with his motley team of fellow recruits.
Another October 9th release is The Resurrected, Season 1.
In this Taiwanese series, two grieving mothers resurrect a scam ringleader to avenge their daughters. But as painful truths emerge, justice slips from their reach. Where do we stand on black magic at this point? Does it usually work out well? I can't remember.
Something about all magic comes with a price. Okay, also on October 9th is Victoria Beckham.
Just Victoria Beckham, no other subtitle needed.
That's it.
Yep. Step into Victoria Beckham's London atelier as the Spice Girl turned powerhouse designer opens up about her life while preparing for Paris Fashion Week.
On October 10th is My Father the BTK Killer. Raised by a man leading a monstrous double life, the daughter of the BTK serial killer shares her chilling story in this true crime documentary. Okay, speaking of mouthfuls, sorry, Raul, is Kurukshetra, the Great War of Mahabharata, Season 1, coming October 10th.
Told through unique perspectives over 18 days of war, this Indian animated series depicts the epic battle of Kurukshetra between the Pandavas and the Kauravas.
On October 10th is Old Money, Season 1.
In this Turkish series, Nihal's affluent life comes under threat when a self-made tycoon with an eye for money and an even sharper one for love shakes up Istanbul's elite.
Next up is Swim to Me. coming October 10th.
This is a Chilean film. A domestic worker and the girl she cares for grow very close over a turbulent summer until the gap between their worlds sparks a tragic turn.
And our final new Netflix release is The Woman in Cabin 10, coming October 10th. On a lavish yacht for an assignment, a journalist sees a passenger go overboard. But when no one believes her, she risks her life to uncover the truth. The all-star cast includes Keira Knightley, Guy Pearce, Gugu Mbatha Raw, and Hannah Waddingham.
Way to bury the lead, Netflix.
Right?
Yeah, this is going to be the highlight of the week on Netflix by far. This movie looks like it should have been a theatrical release.
Mm-hmm.
Where did this come from? Because I actually feel like Netflix is kind of getting a little smarter with the original movies. Witness, something like K-pop Demon Hunters just dominating everything, and things don't have that Netflix sheen anymore that they used, that we could easily tell on trailers. So yeah, no, this actually looks awesome.
Okay, we're going to move on to Disney Plus and The Murky Stream, Season 1, coming October 10th.
This South Korean series follows 3 individuals who form an unlikely alliance to challenge the powerful forces preying on the weak.
And I cut a lot out of the description of this because honestly, it would mean nothing to most of us, but it is a historical drama. Let's move on to HBO Max and One Day in October, coming October 7th.
This title explores the aftermath of the Hamas attacks in Israel in 2023.
And the other new release from HBO Max is The Alabama Solution, coming October 10th.
This one is a documentary film about the prison system in Alabama, but from the perspective of incarcerated inmates.
I bet their perception is not positive. On Paramount Plus, we have Ozzy, No Escape from Now, coming October 7th. Ozzy Osbourne faces his identity and mortality after his world stops. Dealing with health issues and Parkinson's, he questions if he can perform again, while music remains his life's cornerstone. This was delayed after Ozzy passed away, but is now finally airing. I'm a big fan of Ozzy, so I am definitely looking forward to this, but it may be rough to watch.
I feel like they shouldn't have held it back. If they
I
had released
agree.
it, if they were scheduling it for like July and it came out right around the time of his death, this actually might have done really well.
I tend to agree. I don't think that it would have necessarily been considered in bad taste,
Right.
but I do know his family was really extra sensitive during that time. So
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah. Next up on October 7th is Red Alert.
This 4-part drama series depicts the harrowing true-life events of the October 7th, 2023 attacks in Israel. Drawing from true experiences of those who survived, the series weaves their courageous personal stories into a cinematic narrative of the devastating terrorist attack.
And on October 10th is Vicious.
When Polly receives a mysterious box from an unexpected late-night visitor, it comes with one rule. Place inside something you need, something you hate, and something you love. When she opens it, she's pulled into a surreal and shifting nightmare where every choice she makes leads to terrifying consequences. Dakota Fanning stars, and Brian Bertino, creator of The Strangers, wrote and directed.
This is a straight up cinematic theatrical movie that for some reason is going straight to streaming. That's usually not a sign of confidence. At the same time, this looks like just a right kind of movie to be coming out in October just before Halloween. It is very much a scary horror thriller.
Okay, we'll move on to Peacock and Oahu Shores Season 1, coming October 9th.
This reality series follows 8 young Hawaiians who are looking to make their own mark as they navigate adulthood while celebrating their culture. That sounds very nice, but given that this is Peacock, we know it's probably really trashy and it's basically just Jersey Shore set in Hawaii.
That would be my guess, yes. On October 10th is How to Train Your Dragon, as the live-action adaptation of the animated film that we love so very much will be debuting on streaming. We move on to Prime Video, and one that we missed because I believe it was actually announced 3 days ago. It's Face Off Inside the NHL Season 2, coming October 3rd.
Season 2 takes fans behind the scenes with athletes who display an extraordinary blend of skill, determination, and sacrifice required to excel in one of the world's most demanding sports. So pretty much like Season 1 then.
Pretty much. All right, on October 8th is Maintenance Required.
Charlie, the fiercely independent owner of an all-female mechanics shop, is forced to reevaluate her future when a flashy corporate competitor moves in across the street.
Hey, this sounds
Wait
like a
minute.
Hallmark movie.
No, this sounds like the shop around the corner and or You've Got Mail. Wait a
It
second.
sure does, because you want to know what happens? I didn't leave the full description in here, but she reaches out to someone who she doesn't know online and starts talking about her problems. And guess who it is?
Tom Hanks? Meg Ryan?
No, no such luck.
It's the competitor across the street.
It sure is.
All of that crossed my mind as I was reading the description, and the supporting cast does include Jim Gaffigan, but then again, it also includes Katie O'Brien, so buyer beware.
I'm out. Never mind.
Okay, on October 9th is Saquon.
This feature-length documentary gives viewers a first-hand account of Saquon Barkley's journey by utilizing 5 years of video diaries recorded by himself as he navigated his career's most challenging chapters.
So let me get this straight. I'm the best player on the team, and you're not going to sign me before I reach free agency? Really?
I don't know. It worked out okay for him, didn't it? Okay, on October 10th is John Candy, I Like Me. From director Colin Hanks and producer Ryan Reynolds comes John Candy, I Like Me. Those who knew John best share his story in their own words through never-before-seen archival footage, imagery, and interviews.
The interviews here is just a who's who of Hollywood celebrities, just incredible talent, a bunch of people who worked with John Candy. It's worth watching, if only for those interviews, but also John Candy was an incredible person, and this is totally worth watching.
My God, he was only 43 when he died.
He was, yeah, such a tragedy, such a great loss. Okay, let's move on to Apple TV Plus and The Last Frontier coming October 10th.
The jurisdiction of the lone U.S. Marshal in charge of the quiet, rugged barrens of Alaska is turned upside down when a prison transport plane crashes in the remote wilderness, setting free dozens of violent inmates. Jason Clarke stars along with Dominic Cooper and Alfre Woodard.
This is just the plot of The Fugitive. We're not trying this week. What's happening?
Also on October 10th from Apple TV Plus is Knife Edge, Chasing Michelin Stars.
This documentary series takes viewers inside the emotionally charged, high-stakes world of fine dining, capturing the pressure and ambition that define the road to Michelin recognition as seen on The Bear.
Exactly. Okay, we move on to Tubi.
No!
Yeah, Tubi 2 times, I'm afraid. The first of their releases is Adopted 2, coming October 10th.
Tubi's doing sequels now? After secretly escaping a psychiatric hospital, a troubled young boy is welcomed by a grieving family until their home becomes his killing ground.
Sounds really good, doesn't it?
Sounds fantastic.
And their other new release is Always Lady London Season 1, coming October 10th. This reality series takes fans inside the defining chapter of Lady London's career, the making of her debut album, To Whom It May Concern. With a major label release and worldwide tour on the line, and while facing grief, doubt, and the relentless pressure to deliver, she is determined to prove she's more than a viral moment. Okay, we'll close out with Hallmark Plus and Home Turf, coming October 5th.
Cassidy is the president of a small college whose life is thrown for a loop when freshmen on the football team move into her home. Can Logan, the handsome coach, help smooth things over, Kim? What do you think?
I'm going to bet yes.
With a chaste kiss, right?
Yes, exactly.
But only after 100 minutes, no sooner.
Exactly. And the other new release from Hallmark is The Jane Mysteries, Too Much to Lose, coming October 6th.
Jodie Sweetin returns for the latest in this movie series. That's right, it's a movie series. This time, when a reporter interviewing Jane seeks help to find a missing colleague, Jane takes on the case. Irene has disappeared after winning a game show, which leads Jane to uncover a web of deceit. In case you missed it, the protagonist's name is Jane.
All right. Well, I'll be watching the John Candy documentary, and I will be watching the Ozzy Osbourne documentary, and I will be watching The Woman in Cabin 10.
The Woman in Cabin 10 looks great. I'm going to watch that. And that John Candy documentary, absolutely, I'll be there. Ryan Reynolds did a great job of promoting it during the Toronto International Film Festival. I'm here for that.
Yeah, I think all of us are going to wind up watching The Woman in Cabin 10 because that cast, I mean, my goodness. And then Kim forgot one, and I'm very disappointed in her. We have so many toothless stuffed animals and other items in this house, but we did not go see the movie in theaters. So we will be watching the live action remake of How to Train Your Dragon. And then despite the fact that there will be loud protests throughout, I will also be watching Home Turf and Maintenance Required, and I will not feel shame as I do it.
So go watch something.